What is happening, y'all? Listen, I'm back in action a little bit. I'm halfway up the mountain. I got the DoorDash active right now. I've had one order so far. Hopefully we get a couple more. It's still early. I believe it's only like 6:15 or something. What time is it? 6:30 right now. So orders will start coming in. But the fact of the matter is, I can go do deliveries and not have to worry about breaking any laws. So that is a big step in the right direction. It can allow me to make a little bit of money in the short term. Meanwhile, I'm actively trying to find myself some part-time work. I don't want full-time. I don't need that much money. A couple $100 would be ideal. I had that at the barn, but in order for me to I was making $280 a week at the barn, but I was going there twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. And it would be $20 per visit, so $40 a day, 7 days a week. And it kind of prevented me from being able to really do much in between. And it kept me from actually going and getting something else that would put more money in my pocket. So I had to break free from it. And I'm on my second week away from the barn. I struggled with the money, the void in money there. But I kind of knew that was going to happen. I had a plan in place to kind of move, but the fire up here over in Greer, which is 30 miles from here, that thing blew up to 20,000 acres real fast, and they closed down half the mountain, or half the forest, the part that I was going to go to. So everything just kind of happened in a way that I had to really just kind of step back and process it. And it was really hard, it was a struggle, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And I always make it through the hardest things. So I try to remember that when I look back. I'm like, man, I made it through those hard things. But anyways, so the plan now is I can go stay anywhere. I'm still roaming around the same forest, Apache Sitgreaves. So, I got to space out my time spent there. I don't want them to get too annoyed with me if I, overstay my welcome. But I have Walmart available if I need to. There's a couple lakes around here I can pop around and maybe find a spot to do some stealth camping. So I'm pretty much set to do whatever I'd like. There's a couple more dispersed camping sites up here that I want to check out that are kind of similar to the other ones I've been staying in. But who knows? Maybe we'll go check one of those out tonight and see. I like to get there before the sun goes down if I'm going to a new spot, so I can kind of check it out and see, what's going on. If I don't have that luxury, then so be it. I'll see what it looks like in the morning. But I have at least an hour before the sun completely sets. So we'll see what happens here within the next 20 minutes or so. If I can get a couple more DoorDash orders, that would be great. I'll just put that money into my gas tank and then just kind of make a quick decision. Do I want to just kick it and stealth camp in Walmart parking lot tonight? I kind of do. It's kind of fun. And I've stayed in this parking lot several times before. There's a spot that I like on the backside where I can back up into the trees. Or do I go out? I can go out to this dispersed camping spot and check that out. And I could be there in 15 minutes. So it's like, why not do that? So we'll see. Either way, you're coming with me. So buckle up, buttercup. Got one. Little Panda Express, 2 miles away. Money. The GPS in the DoorDash app shows you the speed limit on the road you're on. And it also will tell you when you're going over the speed limit. So I'm on a 45 right now and I'm doing 53. And it shows up in red that I'm doing 53 and a 45. My question is, and what I hope, is that DoorDash notifies the customer that I am doing 53 and a 45. I want them to know that I'm breaking the law right now. I am willing to speed to get them their food on time. So it's hot, and fresh. That's the kind of service I give when I DoorDash. All right, DoorDash just kind of made the decision for me as far as where I'm going to stay, because it sent me an order from Firehouse Subs, which I have with me right now, and it's going out to one of those dispersed camp spots that I was mentioning. So I guess I'm just going to go drop this food off, and then I'm going to be right where I kind of want to be. So I'll just go right over and find a spot to park, and we'll get set up. It's already dark out. We'll get the night shades on the windows and hunker down. I'm pretty tired today. It has been a long day. Mentally, physically, I'm a little drained. So it'll be good to get comfortable in my little bed over here. All right, we're almost there. All right, we're here, but it's dark now, so I can't really show you. And I was looking through all my stuff to find the suction cup for my windshield for my iPhone, and all I could find is the GoPro one. So I wanted to kind of film driving in here, but just bear with me. I promise you this content will get better. I'm just trying to really just get in the habit of doing it. But we're here now, so let's get these windows covered up. I'm parked right alongside this meadow. I'm not that far up. So right now, just so you understand, I'm at a mountain. I'm not going to say the name, but it's here in town, and it's a hiking trail. It's a loop trail. And there was a sign that said no tent camping. I don't know if that means car camping. But this was on the iOverlander app. So someone else had pictures, and they've stayed here. Now I'm sitting on the edge overlooking a really nice grass meadow that looks out, and I'm trying to be a little stealthy here because, like I said, I'm not too sure if I can be here, and I can see the headlights of the sheriff I passed on my way in sitting over at a restaurant in the parking lot. So he could see me right now, I'm sure, because my light's on. And you could definitely see my lights when I pulled up here because I'm up on the hill. So we'll see. But let's just get these windows covered up. I keep these guys back here. It's gonna be tough to see right now. Maybe I'll have to do this another time. You'll see me take them down in the morning. Good morning. Listen, it is like 6:30 already. I've been laying here for probably an hour. I'm exhausted today. There's my bed here. I know I was trying to show last night, but it was way too dark. But here's where we are. Not a bad place to wake up. Nice view. Got this nice little dirt lot here. Not sure where that goes. That's Sholo out there. It's pretty cool, huh? I really liked sleeping here last night. I slept great, and for some reason, the stars felt even brighter here. You know what it is? There's no trees. There's no tall pines over here. And usually where I camp, I have tall pines kind of in the way of some of my view of the stars. So last night it just seemed like there was a whole blanket of stars. It was pretty awesome. So yesterday morning, I was at the gym by 7. I was at the insurance agency by 8:30. Then the RMV or DMV, and then back to the insurance agency, and then back to the DMV. And it was a stressful day. And it exhausted me. So that's what I was referring to when I said last night that I was tired. And so what I'm gonna do right now is I need to do some laundry. So I'm heading back down to the gym area. I'll do a load of laundry, a workout, and a shower. And I'm gonna have somewhat of a relaxing day today. I know that sounds silly because some of you might be like, well, your entire life is relaxing. And that's not really the case. It's a struggle. You know, it might seem easy to just go live out of your car, but when you do it the way I do it, and you force discomfort and struggle, then that's what you get. So sometimes it takes a toll on you, and it gets exhausting. So we're down here at the lake, Sholo Lake. It's the first time I've really been out here since last summer, and they drained it. They drained it to do some repairs. This is super weird. So this isn't the only lake in Arizona that experienced this year, where they drained the lake to do repairs, but we haven't had the precipitation to fill the lake back up. So we're really banking on some like really incredible monsoon season to bring these lake levels back up. But I want to show you real quick what this looks like. So you can see the water level usually is up to these rocks up here, or these rocks right in front of me, right here. This is where the water level is, right on these rocks, and you can see how far down it is. You can see the dock is way out. The launch across the way, you can't even really use it. That dock isn't even in the water. So, not very good. We really need some good rains this year. Now, I like to come down here every day and jump in the water and get a swim. So, I'm kind of banking on this. Kind of banking on this thing to be filled back up so I have a place to swim every day. I can still swim here, but it's just not the same. All right, we're back on the DoorDash. I got a couple orders this morning, just got another one. Hoping to get a few more. It's noon right now, so you'd think the lunch hour would pick up. It's pretty busy up here. I think with the holiday coming up this weekend, a lot of people are already up here. I'm in Walmart parking lot right now, and the place is jamming. But good news is, I think I may have possibly landed myself some part-time work today. I went over to the office at the lake when I was over there and spoke with them to see if they were needing any help. And she said she very well may be, so I left her my information. That would just be ideal. It would be a couple hours a day, probably in the morning. I like being at the lake anyways. It's right in the area I want to be in. And I think there's a possibility that if I do land a position there, I might be able to work something out for maybe a campsite. And that could have electric and water. If the electric is the thing, then that would be a game changer, because it would keep me from really needing to get the battery bank with solar panels. That would really let me buy some time, and I'd be able to just charge my devices and stuff right over at the campsite. So hopefully that works out. We'll see. Either way, I'm gonna try to get a couple more DoorDash orders going. Pad the bank account right now. I'm feeling hungry. I want to just collect money.